All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on another great episode of your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, the Obedient movement is a movement that started online, majorly by young Nigerians who became vocal against bad governance under Buhari. When the APC and TINUBU saw that the movement had moved from social media and had become a dominant on-ground, real-life force in Nigerian politics, they decided to recruit some hungry young Nigerians to begin their own brand online. These ones don't care whether an idea is good or bad. All they do is to support anything that comes from APC and TINUBU. That is the mandate that was given to them. But what they fail to understand is that the Obedient movement is an organic movement. It was formed to make Nigeria better, not to please any politician or party for pecuniary gains. That is why your conscience can never judge you, because you know you're on the right track. Now, the TINUBU online support warriors have defended and defended failure. They are tired of defending now. And in a strong lamentation, one of their executives, a top member, respectfully told TINUBU that he has been subjected to shame for supporting him, that he has lost friends for supporting him, and that Nigerians are angry at his massive failure. And then he said TINUBU's strategy has brought him failure, and that this strategy is bound to bring more failure if he does not re-strategize. As soon as he dropped his version of lamentation, many other TINUBU supporters joined him, saying TINUBU had failed, that he must re-strategize, while others said they had totally given up on him. And some Obidients showed up on the thread and began to mock them. Before I show you the lamentations of TINUBU supporters and how Obidients reacted, let me quickly show you this video. You know, I always say you can't be an APC supporter and not sound stupid. But the man in this video actually sounded worse than stupid. This one sounded as if he was crazy. He went to the point of saying Nigerians may not have 1,000 naira to buy food, but at least they have money to buy recharge card to beg for help. Watch this video and tell me if this man is okay.
Climate that several people will tell you is very uncertain, especially for business. And you know, we were talking off camera and I said, hey, how is it even possible for a business to really thrive in Nigeria today?
If you look at the Nigerian landscape and you look at our experiences over decades, you will see that there is this tenacity about surviving under very harsh conditions. And I think that has become the basis of survival of either the individuals, the families, or even the businesses that we have in Nigeria. Let me break it down a bit. And as an individual, you probably have not had a salary raise since the increase in fuel price and the inflation and the exchange rate problem that we had, that has brought your income down significantly. But the question is, how have you been surviving? You have adjusted your needs. Some things that ordinarily you could afford before, but are not essential, you have dropped them from your list and you reprioritize. So that's the simple basis of your survival. If before now you probably can afford to buy 2 pairs of suits, in a year out of your income, because of the fact that the real value of your income cannot do that again, you take it off your list and give priorities to those things that will still keep you going. And what are those things that keeps us going? Ordinarily and conventionally, we think is food, shelter and clothing.
Yeah.
But in the real sense, that is not it. The first priority on the table of almost every Nigerian is communication. Ability to pick up your phone and send a text message to somebody or call somebody for help comes over and above even food. Because somebody who does not even have 1,000 naira to buy food you see that person still able to buy credit to his phone to be able to seek for help. So you see that communication has taken priority even over food, because you can't, for those who cannot even afford to eat, they will rather prefer to be able to communicate to people, reach out to people who can give them money to be able to eat.
I can't believe my ears. The simple question asked this man was, how is it even possible for a business to thrive in Nigeria today? That was the question. And he began dancing around the question because he speaks for the APC. And he knows that any professional analysis of the current state of the economy vis-a-vis local businesses must indict the APC. So he was dodging that. He literally said the most important thing to Nigerians is not food, clothing, or shelter, but communication through which they can beg for money to feed. So Nigerians are experts at receiving the slavery treatment. We are experts at enduring dehumanizing situations. Please, my dear people, describe this man for me in the comments, because right now I lack words for him. Now, let us look at that congregation of TINUBU supporters lamenting. It all started when one of the executives of the Yoruba Ronu movement wrote this. Yoruba Ronu executive Isaac Olatunde wrote, "Dear His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are a man of honor, someone we grew up knowing as a man of the people, passionate about good governance. Some of us believe in your mandate and have continued to support you despite the threats, abuses, curses, and daily insults. However, we are now being subjected to ridicule as a result of some of your policies that have further impoverished our people. Your government must do things differently, change tactics, raise the hope of the poor masses, and mitigate the current hardship facing all of us. No amount of money or food we share with the people will alleviate poverty. It will only further subject them to impoverishment. Change strategies, sack ministers, don't create further ministries, and review taxes and policies. Do something. Nigerians are angry. We are losing friends daily because they believe we are supporting and aiding what they term bad governance. Let us show the world that we have a president with the capacity to build a new Nigeria, one who can lift our people out of poverty. Let's build a new Nigeria for our people. Nigerians are angry. And as soon as a top Yoruba Ronu executive, Isaac Olatunde, dropped this lamentation, many Tinubu supporters began to come forward with their own versions of lamentations. Adedayo here said, "I have gained more enemies by supporting Tinubu than by my actual behavior or attitude. Please, official Bat, do the needful. People are hungry, sad, and frustrated." That is the worst attitude you can put up. There's nothing worse than that. And Mr. Pops here replied him by saying, "It is actually a bad behavior to support APC. That is it. You can't do anything worse." And Olawale Talabi says, "Why are you defaming and insulting him by calling him a man of honor?" Olawale is angry. He's saying that the man has refused to keep to his words. I saw his previous tweet where he was saying Tinubu lied. I don't see any lie that he told. He told you he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped. And that is exactly what he is doing. You were the one assuming something that he did not say. And this guy here, Jagaban, tried to differ. He said Tinubu is doing his best. There is so many unforeseen forces that will do everything not to make Nigeria progress. And Isaac Olatunde quickly did a rebuttal. He said Nigerians are tired of excuses such as this one. This is no time for excuses. You have destroyed the nation. Yusuf Kamil Oladapo here tagged all of them, tagged Tinubu's wife, tagged Tinubu, tagged the support groups. He now said, "Nigerians are angry, sir. Let's change tactics from the old way. We don't need Ministry of Livestock. Make it agency under Ministry of Agriculture. People are hungry, sir." You go talk tire. And Ashiwaju Omoba here says, "The difficulties people are facing daily are unbearable. The reason we supported this mandate is because of his antecedent. I am also begging PBAT to review, oversee, and be pragmatic about the immediate situations of every Nigerian. We believe in your mandate, but we want results. Keep talking, keep believing. But Engineer Latif here is so angry. He said, me, I have lost faith in him. Nothing way person won't follow me talk, except he returned Nigeria back to where it was in 2017. Oh! And this tweet here by Dare Olayemi says, I'm in agreement with you. If some policies are not bearing good fruits, we can reevaluate. No policy is cast in stone forever. The masses are doubtful of your capacity to build. Some faithfuls are losing faith in your capacity to build. The enemies are now jubilating that you are incapacitated. And this Obidient here hit back at him. He said, hey, come on. There was never an enemy. It is only group of people who identified that Tinubu had nothing to offer except what is happening now. Don't classify them as enemies, but wiser individuals. We saw it coming, but most of you were blinded by bigotry. Taiwo Olanrewaju here says, this only shows that many of you who think that you are learned or something don't know anything. You have not seen what this man did for 8 years in Lagos State when he was governor. I'm Awori. I'm born in Lagos 1976 in Onigbongbo. Bola Tinubu has created more problem for that state. That is it. And this tweet here from Somto says, a reading from the book of Una Never See Anything, chapter Lamentations, verse Cry to verse Regrets, Clowns. Oh! And Will here continued the mockery. He said, keep calling him. Maybe he's asleep, on an errand, or taking his bath. His mind may be wandering. He may have gone to buy groceries. He is far-fetched from your cries. Just get that into your head. That is it. There's nothing good that can come out of this administration. And honestly, I am not convinced by anybody who is coming out to, tell them what to do, to say, no, we expected more, we are disappointed. I am not convinced. I believe that all those who supported this administration from the very beginning did it because they were getting some money from them, or out because of bigotry or religious fanaticism. Nobody can tell me that he expected something good to come out of this administration. That is something that I can never accept. So don't come out here and make us feel as if you are disappointed that you wanted Nigeria to move forward and now you are not seeing that. It is Nigerians that I have to talk to. If you don't like what you are seeing, if you think that you deserve better as a citizen of this country, then you know what to do. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here, so don't go away.